Hey, everybody, what's up? Welcome to tonight's Success Connection. The webcam, that's my magic trick for tonight since it is Halloween. Hopefully you guys are having a great time, a good time. If you're on the West Coast, then maybe you haven't started trick-or-treating yet, I don't know. If you're on the East Coast, you've probably done trick-or-treating, and if you are somewhere in between, you're probably missing a little bit of your trick-or-treating to be here on the Success Connection. So thank you so much. Welcome. Excited to have you all here. Have an epic Success Connection for you tonight. It's going to be phenomenal. We are going to be doing some crazy cool stuff. I actually got something for you that I didn't even plan to do. I did it. You're going to get it right here tonight live on the Success Connection. But what do I need from you right now? Support. I need you to hit the Facebook group right now. Let everybody know we're live. Let them know trick or treat. I got some treats for you. You need to come over here and join us on the Success Connection. Make sure that everybody joins us as quickly as possible. You probably thought I was going to dress up for Halloween. I don't do that. I haven't even dressed up. I don't go to Halloween parties. Haven't dressed up for Halloween in many years. Just not my gig, you know. I mean, not my thing, but I love to look at all other people that are dressed up for Halloween. I always think it's kind of funny. So, or funny, cool, whatever you want to call it. So let me make sure that I got everything squared away here on my timer. So let's see. All right, got everything set up. I keep a little timer here so that I can make sure I know where I'm at, what I'm doing, and I don't take too much time. So let's move this over here. All right, perfect. All right, so welcome everybody to the Success Connection. If you're a new student, I want to thank you for being here. You picked a crazy time to come on Halloween, but we love to have you nonetheless. And obviously, if you're a past student and one that's here every single week, thank you so much for being here. As you know, for our new students, quick rundown, the Success Connection is not specific to any one product or program. Doesn't matter what program of mine you have, you're welcome here. This is a community of people where what we're doing is building new businesses. We're right now in the middle of a 14-day challenge business that we've built for you. We give it to you completely free. You can take it, make all your own money with it. It doesn't have anything to do with me. It's completely free. It's all for you, right? So what that means is this is not a training about Partner with Anthony, Instagram Mastery, Ambassador Program, all that stuff. You won't hear anything about those specific programs here. This is a one-size-fits-all training where everyone is invited. And with that said, I want to address something that some of you may have seen in our Facebook group. And if you're a new student, you're gonna be like, Anthony, why are you talking about this right now? You'll find that I'm just a very upfront, very transparent kind of person. That's just how I am. And earlier in the week, I read a post on another Facebook group, was not in our Facebook group, that essentially had some negative connotations or some negativity towards me. And I think it's very important that we all understand one or two things here about the Success Connection. I started the Success Connection 5 years ago. My goal was to inspire people and to teach people and to do more than other people are doing, right? That was my real goal. My real goal was to challenge myself to do what it is I didn't want to do, which is dedicate like a specific amount of my time every week to just teaching and not selling. Oftentimes when you're in the internet marketing business, and all of you are going to learn this because you're building your own businesses here on the Success Connection. If you're new, I'm going to give you access to like, I don't know, 6 or 7 completely done for you digital businesses that you can like download or install into your ClickFunnels account and use them right now. Done for you by my team, right? You'll get that. What happens is oftentimes we get a little caught up in the selling and not caught up in the value, right? That's a real problem. And it's a problem that runs rampant through our industry, in that people are always so excited about what metrics can they change, right? Like, what can we do to make people buy from us more? I mean, how many of you are interested in that right now? Just give me a big yes. If that's interesting to you, what can you do with your business to make more people say yes and buy more stuff from you, right? Give me a big yes. I see lots and lots of yeses. Very good. Tons of them. Keep them coming. I got 2 hands up. Got to? Okay. I'm not a dancer, don't worry. So yeah, so it's a big thing, right? Like focusing on sales is important, but here's where businesses fail. They fail when they forget that sales are not as important as the content and the delivery and the amount of time and energy you put into your customers. And that is because the number one driving factor in your business will be retaining the sales you've made and selling those customers more things. So while most people are out here focused on just influx of customers, right? What they're doing is they're burning customers. People come in, they buy something, they get no value out of it, they leave and they're on to somebody else. What I decided to do was, hey, let's bring in customers, but let's put a big wall up, okay? Let's provide epic amounts of value where people are like, oh my God, nobody does this. You stay with me, you pay attention on the Success Connection, right? You get this free training, these free assets, free businesses. I've brought on some of the world's best copywriters. My own team has been on here to teach funnel building, everything completely free, right? Don't ask you for anything for it, all right? My goal is to educate you and make, first of all, I don't want you to ever want to cancel anything you bought from me. I want you to be happy with what you bought from me, right? I think that kind of makes sense. Then my next goal is, hey, when I have a new course or a new software program or something like that, and I mention it and I say, hey guys, I put my heart and soul into this. It's an awesome program. If you feel like it's a benefit for you to learn IG mastery or Instagram mastery or something, please buy it. Everybody buys, right? But that's because I've put in the work. I've put in the time and the value to help you. That was what I set out to do on the Success Connection, is to take a small group of people and help that small group instead of hundreds of thousands of people and do no good, right? Anyway, longer story short, a couple years ago, we switched over to where we use ClickFunnels, okay? And you guys will take note that each and every time at the end of our training, I show you this page right here. And this is a page where if you're new, you'll get access to it in a little while. You get all these funnels. You can see funnels 1 through 3, 4 through 7, and then we started building full businesses. The 8-figure funnel formula business, the Inboxer Academy business, the 7-figure email business. All these buttons let you download these businesses, okay? There's the YouTube business, the Instagram business, and then the challenge business, which is what we're on right now. And all these buttons let you download these businesses. Well, obviously, you know, you have to have ClickFunnels to do that. And so for the last, I don't know, 2-3 years, I have told everybody you can get a free trial to ClickFunnels right here, right on our Success Connection page. That is because we do offer it as a free trial, and it's because I felt like, hey, if I give you access to the ClickFunnels that you need, you can get all these funnels done for you. Everybody's happy. It's a win-win for everybody, okay? So I thought. Now, one of the problems came up is when we launched the Partner with Anthony program, okay? What happened is, inside of Partner with Anthony, we let you make your own ClickFunnels commissions. So if somebody buys Partner with Anthony from you, they go through the training and they get ClickFunnels, you get credit for it, right? Well, one of our students made a post in another group that essentially implied that I was unethical because I put this link here on this page, and that's basically taking sales that you could be making from Partner with Anthony. So I just want to take some time and only a few more seconds, because we're already into the training pretty well here. We're 14 minutes in. I don't want to spend much time on this, but it is important. I want to take some time to remind you all, the Success Connection has nothing to do with Partner with Anthony or with the Ambassador program or my email marketing programs or anything like that. This is something where all of my students can come into one place at one time and learn from me and get the things that they need to be successful, okay? There are lots of you on here that don't have Partner with Anthony, and that's okay. You don't have to have it if you don't want it, right? If you don't want to work through that program, that's okay. But I can't very well assume that everyone on here has Partner with Anthony. So in that case, I just say, hey, if you want to get ClickFunnels, just log into your Partner with Anthony account and go get it there. Can't do that because not everybody has that, okay? Very hard for me when when people call me out and kind of imply that maybe my level of integrity isn't as high as it should be. When I feel like I've literally given everything that I can to this community and to doing these events. It's Halloween, okay? You heard my dogs bark. It's because trick-or-treaters are coming. I'm not even experiencing that with my wife because I'm here with you. And that's happened on Thanksgiving. That's happened on my birthday. That's happened on New Year's Eve. It's happened so many times that holidays fall on Thursday nights. And here I am, right? And so all I ask is that you guys always think before you speak and understand that no matter what something might feel like to you, I always come from a place of trying to help you be successful. There's some quotes that I've posted on my Instagram that I thought were really important as we start tonight out, because tonight I've written you some emails that I'm going to give you that are just phenomenal, I think anyway, that are going to help you build your business. But one of them was, if your story is not inspiring you, it's not too late to change it, right? And I think that's very important. And I also think it leads me into where I'm at today. I changed my story at 22, 23 years old, and I turned into doing what I'm doing now. And for the last 15 years, I've dedicated myself to helping you, to educating you, and to also doing the one thing that my dad asked me to do when I was a little boy. And he said, son, the only thing that we have in this world is our character. And once we let that go, right? Once we let that come into question, there's nothing left for us, right? There's no going back. He said, you've got to always have high character, good character, right? And I used to, when I was little, I didn't really know what that meant, not a ton anyway. But as I got older, I started to realize what character means. It's kind of another word for integrity and knowing who you are as a person. And so for me, understand that anything I ever do for you guys comes from a position of integrity. It comes from a position of hoping to keep my character intact. And from, like, at the end of the day, like, my dad is somewhere up there looking down at me, watching what I do, and there's no dollar in the world worth disappointing my dad, right? So in no way, shape, or form would I ever try to harm my students in any way, shape, or form. I just want you guys to know that, because I feel like, hey, look, a lot of times we're just talking heads, right? We're not actually people. And I think that's the way people see us. And it's important for you to note that if you're following me, and if you're on my Instagram and my YouTube and the Success Connection group, every once in a while we have to have one of these talks where I refresh everybody's mind and memory and be like, hey, I'm a real person. And there are things that I've gone through in my life that have put me to where I'm at today, and there's values that I hold very near and dear to my heart, and I hope that you guys understand that, and that you can see that, right? And that's the reason why you follow me, that's the reason why you're here with me, and that's the reason why you continue to get on these webinars each week and let me teach you, because you truly know that I'm trying my best to help you, right? To help you be successful. One of the other quotes is, don't settle for good enough, and I think that's very important for you guys to remember tonight and moving forward with your business, especially as we launch this 14-day challenge. Don't ever settle for good enough. Always look for better and for great, and to continue moving forward. Don't ever go and say, well, that's good enough for me, right? That's good enough. It's not great, it's not what I really want, but it's good enough. That's the most damning words you can possibly say to yourself in your business. You want the greatest. You want to look at something and what you've done and what I've done for you and the business that you've built, and you want to say, you know what, that is freaking awesome. You don't want to say, that's good enough, that should be good enough. If you're settling for good enough, then you're not excelling. Does that make sense, everybody? Just give me a big yes. In business, to be successful, we must excel. We can't just settle for good enough, right? Very, very important. And the last thing that I'll leave you with before we go into the training here is, listen, without the struggle, there is no progress. And I want you to remember that, okay? You should write that down on your notepads, on your wall, all these kind of things, because here's the thing. You are always going to have a struggle in business, no matter what you do. I'm having a struggle. Like right now, I've had an internal struggle with this post about me all week long, because it upsets me to my core that someone would say things about me that I don't feel like are true, right? But without that struggle, there's no progress. Without going through that struggle, I won't learn more about myself and about my business. And maybe you wouldn't have learned as much about me because I wouldn't have just told you what I told you earlier. Like without the struggle, there is no progress. So if you're struggling with something in your business, understand that it's meant to be, that it's going to be okay, and that through that struggle, you will progress and you will build and you will grow and you will be more successful. And that is how it truly works. Does that make sense to everybody? So maybe yes. Does anybody have any specific questions before we get into the actual training for tonight and the stuff that I've given you are built for you? Okay. There's a lot to go over, and I've got plenty of time to do it. I just want to take a minute to let you guys know what's on my mind, what I'm thinking about, where I'm coming from. And some of you are new and you're popping on here the first time and you're like, wow, Anthony, 20 minutes and you haven't taught us anything. Understand that if you go watch all the other replays, like a lot of times I just pop right in and start training. But sometimes as a community, we need to have that talk, right? And you need that talk and you need to listen, because I would never sit up here and just waste my time spilling out words just to get words out, right? Like there's a purpose for those things. I want you to realize if you're struggling with something, it's okay, because it's going to help you progress, right? It's going to help you move forward, right? I want you to understand that if you're not in a position today where you can look at your life story and be inspired by it and feel like you're doing the best thing on planet Earth that you should be doing, it's okay to make a change. And it's okay to not listen to the other people that tell you can't, that tell you you're too old, you're too dumb, you're too poor, you're too set in your ways, you're too this, you're too that, all this crap that people tell us and sink into our minds so we believe it, right? Not true. It's just not true. You can change your story at any point in time if you make the decision to change your story. And I hope that you do. And I hope that you're ready to not settle for what's just good enough, but to only be striving for excellence, right? So as we get through that, and by the way, I appreciate all of your comments. I see them all down at the bottom, talking about how, and I don't want to talk bad about this person. That's why I didn't bring her name up. I mentioned it in our Facebook group in the video I did. I just want you to realize that not everybody sees things the same way. And sometimes when you voice your opinions through your eyes, maybe your opinions are inaccurate, right? But by voicing them without true knowledge, you set off a chain of events that maybe don't make sense and maybe aren't really warranted, right? And so I think that's very important for people to remember and to understand, because in life, we will struggle, right? There will be things that we don't understand and we will struggle. It's how we handle those struggles and how we progress through those struggles that truly make us massively successful and make us who we are, right? So let's can the talk about all of my struggles, and let's talk about this challenge that we've built. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up on the screen. Okay, so looking at, and I'm not going to redraw this. I think I have it up here. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So this is the challenge funnel. Okay, so for those of you that are new, this is kind of a quick refresher on what the challenge is for. A challenge is meant to offer little mini steps along the way to people to get them to do certain tasks, small tasks along the way, that will help them better themselves and help them have more success, help them make more money, and of course, help them progress through something that you're trying to get them to progress through. If you look over here on the screen, we have customers, okay, like right over here. So we have customers, and we want to turn those customers into buyers, okay? And we've discussed this, that we can send them through this sales process, which you might see right here, okay? This is the sales process. We can send them through a sales process like a sales page to try to sell them something. But oftentimes what happens is, if you are met by somebody and told to buy something on day one, you get very frustrated, right? You're like, wait a minute, hold on, time out. I just met you and you're already trying to sell me something. So a lot of times what we need is we need confidence and we need rapport. That's what this 14-day challenge comes from, and that's what it builds. So if you look right here, 14-day challenge right here. What we can do is take a potential customer, okay, run them through this 14-day challenge, where during this challenge, we're giving them little mini steps that they need to complete each day of the week for 14 days, okay? And hopefully at the end, that turns them into buyers. Last week, we talked about how the 14-day challenge that I have built for you is going to set your customers up to buy the Partner with Anthony program, which if you're a Partner with Anthony student, you can, make money from. I also have it set up so that you could just change the last video lesson and sell whatever you want, so that if you're not a Partner with Anthony student, you don't have to buy it in order to make money from this. Does that make sense to everybody so far? Just say yes if it makes sense to you, okay? That what's happening here is we're increasing our conversions, as you see highlighted on the screen now, and then we're going to create a higher value for those leads. So for those people that do purchase, they will spend more money on your products, okay? That's just the way that it's gonna be. All right. So we've got those two things in place. We understand those two things. Everybody understands what a challenge is for. We're trying to take customers and turn them into buyers, okay? So how does the process work? It's right down here. It starts off with an opt-in page. Now, for those of you that are new, we've already built those opt-in pages for you, and you get them for free. They're right here, okay? So let me just show you super quick, because we've shown these before, so you can watch replays and see it. This is an opt-in page, okay, for a challenge. We've already built this. You can have this for free tonight. I'll give you the download links. You'll be able to get it, okay? So this is completely free. No problem. Joining the 14-day challenge, okay? So this is basically the opt-in page that lets people see why they should join this 14-day challenge, okay? Then they move on to what we call the thank you page, okay? Now this thank you page has 3 steps on it. You'll see right there on the screen it has 3 steps. Let's take a look. All right. Next week we're actually going to build this thank you page out. I've already got the thank you page built for you. You can have this tonight. Okay, and you can see there's 3 steps. Here's the goal of these 3 steps. You can see right here. One goal is to put people into your Facebook group, okay, which I'm going to teach you how to build. So if you don't have one, it's okay. I'm going to show you how to build it, how to manage it, and how to turn it into a profit center for you. Even though I don't use my group to be a profit center, I'm going to show you how to use one to be a profit center. Goal number 1, write these down, okay? Goal number 1, get people in the Facebook group, okay? So write that down. That's goal number 1. Goal number 2, get people into your members area. You can see that right here on the screen. Look. Get people in the group, get people in your members area, okay? Now, goal number 3, okay, which is right in here, all right? Goal number 3 is going to be to instantly make money. When we get to this part of the training, essentially what I'm gonna do is show you on your thank you page that we've already got built, what to put right here that can make you money every time somebody clicks. Every time somebody clicks, you can make money. Okay, now, is that the most important click that a person can make? No. The most important click that they can make are the clicks that are going to get them into your members area and the clicks that are going to get them into your Facebook group, because that's where they're going to go through your full process. But this third click can make you money, which is what you truly, truly want, which is you want to make money. How many of you are here to make money? Just say yes. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, let's optimize our process to make the very most money that we possibly can. How many of you would agree with me? Just say yes. Okay, I see lots and lots of yeses. By the way, side note, I believe that there is going to be a process coming up very soon where I am going to give away a car, a badass car at that. How many of you would be interested in potentially winning a car? Yes? Okay. I'm going to show you how we can work together using one of these challenges, and you could potentially win a car for doing it. And so like a really good car too, a really nice car. And all of my Success Connection students will have that's the ones that are going to have the chance to do it. Again, you don't have to buy anything, so don't worry about it. But it's a cool chance to give away a car to one of you guys and to build our community as well. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, but first we're going to build your challenge, because this is really more about you than about me. But giving away a car is going to be pretty awesome. Okay. Anyway, all right. So 3 steps. This third step is going to be a profit center step, a step that can make you money, okay, in this challenge. So as we're working our way through this, we've got our thank you page. Now remember, look at the screen. We've got this members area. What happens is we need, okay, to get people to a members area that provides the 14 days of training for the challenge, the 14 challenges. Well, you may think to yourself, well, Anthony, I don't want to build that. I don't know how. That's okay too, because guess what? We've already built it for you, because that's what we do. We build all this stuff for you on the Success Connection, so you don't have to build it for yourself. So here's your challenge membership funnel. If you look right here, you can log in, okay, and see the membership area. This is the first one that I built for you. You can even see that there's a training already in here. This is a 3-minute training, okay, that talks about preparing mentally for the success that you can possibly have. Because here's the thing. One thing that you guys got to remember is you have to prepare your mind to be okay with being successful. How many of you feel like you have a bad relationship with money? Just type number 1 in. Nobody can see it but me, so it's okay. Type number 1 if you feel like you have a bad relationship with money. All right, I see a lot of people typing the number 1 in, admitting they have a bad relationship with money. Here's the thing. Some people internally feel like they don't deserve to make a lot of money. Don't know why you would feel that way, but it's product of your past and of your upbringing, right? What you've gone through has led you to feel the way you feel, and I would never judge you for it. But you feel like you don't deserve money. A lot of people feel like, man, if you give me money, I'm gonna blow it. Like that's it. I'm gonna be gone. Money's gonna be gone, right? And I know those type of people exist because my dad used to own apartments. He would go to collect rent, and literally he would have to go collect rent on the day that people got paid, because they knew, and they would tell him, if you don't come get this money at 6 o'clock when I walk in the door on the 1st and 15th of the month, I'm going to spend this money before the 2nd or the 16th, right? And I'm going to have your rent. I mean, that's just how it went. Some people have a bad relationship with money, and so it holds us back from being successful. The reason that I put some of this type of stuff in the 14-day training is to help people prepare mentally for the fact that they are capable of being successful, that they do deserve to have that success, and that there's no reason in the world why they shouldn't have it. Does that make sense to everybody? So maybe yes? It's almost like telling yourself to give yourself permission to be successful. I mean, you really do have to do that. If you think about it, that's legitimately true, because some people are held back by their own selves, by their own inability, okay, to be confident enough in themselves to be successful. You hold yourself back. So anyway, we put a lot of that type of training inside of this members area. By the way, this is built for you. If you're a new student of mine, you get this completely free tonight. You can then put people into it, and you make all the money from it, okay? Now, let's think about something. This members area, it's setting people up. Like, the whole idea is to provide value. So we need to write that in here. Okay, the members area is designed to provide value. Okay, first, that's the first and foremost thing. Provide value, help people, educate people. The second thing is to sell. Okay, the second thing is it's there to help you sell. At the end of the day, when somebody goes through that 14 days worth of challenges, you want them to end up being a buyer. Okay, you want to be a buyer. All right. That's your number 1 goal after providing value and giving people, and giving people what they really need. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? Okay, so here's the part that I missed last week when I told you what we were going to do, quote, next week, and that's why we're flipping it up a little bit. Okay, I told you that as people go through this process, either they will buy a product at the end, or they will not buy a product at the end. It's either 1 or 2. That's the only 2 things that can happen. Would everybody agree with me on that? Just say yes. They're either going to buy or they're not going to buy at the end of the challenge. Okay, give me yeses. All right, let me ask you guys this. Let me ask you this. All right, everybody take a look. I don't know if that's right, really the right thing. let's pretend, all right, we're gonna pretend, because I'm not really that good at this. All right, this is a roulette table. Okay, so let me ask you guys something. Would you agree with me that 50% of the time a ball could land on black and 50% of the time a ball could land on red and black? How many of you ever just go and you bet on red and black? Just red and black. Okay, I see lots of yeses. Biggest mistake I ever made. I went in the casino. I thought, man, I got a 50-50 shot. I kept putting money. I forgot about these little guys here. If you recall, in roulette, there's what we call the outlier. There's the outliers that flip the script, and it's no longer a 50-50 deal. Some people land on green. I think it's 0 and 00. It's what keeps the odds out of your favor when you do black and red, because it's not a true 50-50 shot. Here's the thing. When it comes to this challenge, there's an outlier. The results are not as black and red as you may see. Either they buy or they don't buy when they finish the challenge. You see, the outlier is, what if they don't complete the challenge? What if they don't complete the challenge? You see, if they don't complete the challenge, we've lost the sales process. We've lost the process that we put in place to hopefully get them to be a buyer. And then if they're a non-buyer and someone who didn't even go through the challenge, it's going to be kind of hard to go and sell them something. Would you not agree? Yes? Okay. I see lots of yeses. So what I did was I did a quick little pivot. Okay. Instead of doing these buyer and non-buyer emails, okay, what I did was, this week, we're going to get the challenge emails. And this is super important. Check this out. The daily challenge emails. My team and I wrote these for you. They're all completely free. You're going to get this download tonight. It's going to cost you nothing, okay? As long as you stay till the end. It's going to cost you nothing, and with it being Valentine's Day, with it being Halloween, we're probably not going to have a full 1,000 on here right now. We're about 60 short of a full 1,000 as we speak, which means these will only be up tonight for about maybe an hour after this training is done, and that's it. We'll pull them down, right? That's kind of the way that we've been doing things, and we're going to keep doing things. So, super important. Pay close attention. You're going to get these in just a minute. Let's go through them. These emails are designed to go out every day for 14 days to push people back into the challenge, to remind them to complete each step of the challenge. Can you guys see how it makes sense to try to push everybody to the end, okay, to make sure that they're a buyer or non-buyer, but there's somebody who's gone through the whole challenge? Can you give me a big yes? All right, very good. So let's look at it. We wrote these emails with the content in mind, right? So think about it. Day one, welcome to your 14-day challenge. You'll be able to load this in. Boom, it'll go out instantly when somebody registers for your challenge. I'd like to officially welcome you to our 14-day challenge, where we'll walk you through all aspects of building your own business. The idea is you'll complete a new challenge over 2 weeks that shouldn't take you more than 1 or 2 minutes a day. The goal is to build momentum with small daily steps that hold you accountable and keep you focused. So let's get started preparing mentally to build your business. The first challenge is going to help you come up with the why for your business and really set your intention. This is one of the most powerful things you can do for your business, which is why we're doing it first. So go ahead, click this link to log in and complete today's challenge. This is designed to go out. I've built all these for you, and they're designed to get high open rates, high conversion rates. Day 2, you'll send this email. Day 2 challenge, just say no. It's day 2 of your 14-day challenge, and it's time to take the next step in your business. Today's challenge is about the power of saying no to distractions and anything that'll take your mind away from your business and your success. Far too many times we say yes when we should be saying no. Today, that's all going to change. So make sure to log in, watch the video, complete the steps in the challenge to qualify to win prizes. So again, what we're doing is we're pushing people back now to challenge number 2, okay? We go on down. We wrote all 14 of these for you, by the way. Day 3, learn the profit cycle. Welcome to day 3 of your 14-day challenge, and I want to talk to you about how all money is made online. It's called the profit cycle, and understanding it is the key to your success. Today's challenge video is really cool because I'm going to teach you about this entire cycle and give you a quick challenge to complete. Log into your members area. So again, these are quick, simple emails. They give them a teaser about what today's challenge is going to be about, what today's content is going to be about, but pushes them back to the members area. So this is where you would just link them right here to your members area. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? All right, very good. And by the way, these are the most important emails that you could possibly be sending out, because these are the emails that are pushing people through that challenge and making sure that they finish what they start. If they finish what they start, based on some of our statistics, okay, if they finish the challenge, they literally have a 74% more likely chance of buying something from you than if they don't. Think about that number. 74% more. It's pretty big. Day 4, get your sales platform. And it's day 4 of your challenge. It's time to get your sales platform, which is going to allow your business to become profitable. I'm showing you an extremely intuitive system that we've used to make millions of dollars and will serve as the platform for your entire sales funnel and profit machine. And you won't believe how simple it is. Sign in and don't forget about the prizes. Day 4 is when we start talking about ClickFunnels, okay? So day 4 is when we really want to push people back to this so they understand the value of having their platform, because you're going to be able to make ClickFunnels commissions with it, but it's also something that's just going to truly help people, right? And I think that's important. Day 5, eliminating negativity. And of course, we wrote this entire email about eliminating negativity. Day 6, don't do this. That's a pretty powerful subject line because people are like, wait, what do I not need to do? And so we start talking about, it's called the don't do list, and it's completely designed to free up more time for you. People like that. So we go through and we tell them to watch today's video and today's lesson. We get to day 7, control your perspective, right? We let them know we're at the halfway mark, and you guys are going to get this file. So rather than reading every single one of these emails to you, which I mean, I could do, but I think that might not be the best use of our time together. I think you can read. Kind of hit the highlights, what these emails are about, what they're designed to do, and what they're pushing people back from. Because here's the deal. When you look at this, remember that your goal is this right here. You see this? You want them to go from start to finish right here in the members area. These emails are designed to impact this. These emails are designed to walk these people through these steps, right? I know my drawing gets all messy and dirty and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, the emails are designed to push you along the way. How many of you who do have Partner with Anthony get the daily reminders that your new session is now open? Okay, I see lots of people, tons of you, awesome. Here's the deal. I spent more time writing those emails and setting up the follow-up process that helps to guide you through the course than I did on any emails that are designed to sell Partner with Anthony to anybody for any reason. Because I know the value is getting you to go through the whole course. That's how you really buy into the process and start making money. So I spent more time on that than I did on anything else. And that's what I feel like is very important for you guys to understand here, because look, even if you're a brand new business, you've never done anything like this before, it's already done for you. All you've really got to do is click the link, get the emails, get the funnels, load it onto your own ClickFunnels, and you're off to the races, right? Like there's not a whole lot to do because we built it all for you. We built the members area, we built the opt-in page, we built the thank you page. We've written the emails. I mean, we've literally done everything, right, already for you. And that's the way we continue to do this stuff with all of these businesses. But it's important for you to note what's important, okay, in your business, right? And these are the things that are important. All right, let's go back to the emails. All right, day 8, choosing your path, right? And this is where we really try to start, like I told you last week, with the video that I created here. We try to push people through the affiliate marketing path. We try to explain to them that being an affiliate is easier than selling products, and it just flat out is, right? It just is. So we kind of work with helping people to understand that. Then there's day 9 of your 14-day challenge, right? Understanding value. So we're continuing to send those emails, right? We're talking about the 2 most valuable parts of your business, your email list and your partners. Here's the thing. We know on day 9 that our goal is to start teaching them the valuable assets of a business, because we know that on day 13 and 14, our goal is going to be to sell them something, right? Whether it's partner with Anthony or one of the other free businesses I've built for you, doesn't really matter. Like, the goal is for you to make money. How many of you want to run these challenges so you make money? I don't know. This seems like a good idea, right? Like, how many of you dress up for Halloween to go walk around the neighborhood with your kids not trying to get candy? Doesn't make sense. You're trying to get candy, right? Don't lie. How many of you make your kids go do trick-or-treating because you want candy? I know for a fact that's the way it is, because my dad used to make me go do trick-or-treating. I didn't really care about the candy. I didn't want to do it, but he loved candy. My dad was a sugaraholic. He loved it. And so I'm 90% certain at this point in my life that my dad loved Halloween because he loved for me to get him free candy. And he loved free stuff. It's just the funniest thing. I don't know, funny. Anyway, all right, day 10 of the challenge, finding your niche, super important. And we put this in here to help guide people towards the niches that are profitable. Because here's the thing, if you are trying to work on a niche that has no customers, right, you're likely never going to make $1. If you never make $1, you get discouraged, you give up, you quit, you failed, right? And we failed you. So we want to push people to the niches that are profitable, because in doing that, they're going to see some success. As they see success, they're going to buy more stuff to help them have more success. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? Okay. See, lots of yeses. Very good. All right. Day 11, crafting your perfect day. All right. And then we start talking about how to craft your perfect day. So this email is telling them, hey, when you log into the members area and you go through day 12's messaging, we're going to talk to you about how to craft your perfect day, how to visualize that perfect day so that you know what you're working for, you know what you're working towards, you know what's going to happen in your future because you've already planned it, right? These are good things to be teaching people. Day 12, dialing in your focus, okay? Again, important. Day 13, get multiple streams of income. How many of you would open up an email that says, get multiple streams of income? I would, and I do when people send them to me. And then day 14, putting it all together. So we start talking about putting it all together. We've written all these emails so that you can just input your name right here, and that's it. You just copy and paste these emails, and you set them up to go out on the days that they're due to go out. So we know that the challenge runs 14 days, okay? So it's real simple. Inside of our autoresponder, okay? So if we're just looking at this, all right, so we've got a customer that comes in, okay? So this customer comes in and he's in our members area, okay? So he's in our members area. What's gonna happen is day 1, he gets day 1 email, okay? And then day 2, he's gonna get day 2 email, okay? And day 2 email is gonna push him to log in. And of course, the hope is that he's going to come back in and go right here to day 2's lesson, right? As you kind of, you can see that we can scroll down. The whole point is that these videos and these emails work together, okay, to progress someone down and through the entire challenge. Because at the end is when you get the sales pitch. Look, if you skip 90% of what we're trying to teach you and then expect to buy something at the end, It's not really realistic, right? The whole point of the challenge is to give people what they need to help them build their business, but also to help them understand why what you're selling them at the end makes the most sense. Remember, our stats show 74% more likely to buy if complete the challenge. Think about that, 74%. And that's what these emails are designed to do. They're designed to push people through that members area so that they do buy at the end. Now, here's what we're going to kind of do. Okay, so next week I'm going to give you the buyer and non-buyer emails. So what we're going to do is we're going to segment it so that eventually you will basically have your prospects. So these are the people that are kind of going through the challenge right now. Okay, then you'll have your non-buyers. These are the people that completed the challenge but didn't buy what you were selling. And then you'll have your buyers. Okay, and all of these will get different emails. Okay, and they will help people along the way. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay, I see lots of yeses. All right, and then next week I'm also going to show, so this is the first thing. All right, the second thing is I'm going to show you how to set up all emails, because you need to do it all at one time. And so since I'm giving you the file now for the prospects, so I've given you the prospects emails, or I'm going to give you those tonight. Okay, so you're going to get these tonight. All right, then next week you're going to get the non-buyer and the buyer emails. All right, and if you want to just look back through this, and by the way, you guys can have these notes. These notes are posted right after the training, so I mean you'll get the notes. They're also emailed to you tomorrow. But we kind of went through what we thought we were going to do here. So we've not really completed this part right here, but we're going to complete this part next week. So there's really only 3 other parts that we got to do. Okay, so after next week, all right, once we kind of go through this stuff, the upcoming stuff, like coming up next, we're going to build your Facebook group. Okay, then we're going to do a conversion training. Okay, this is going to help you understand how to convert this into sales. Then we're going to do a put it together training where we're going to do a Q&A. Okay, so that's kind of the next 3 weeks after we get the email. So it's really kind of the next 4 weeks, and everything will be launched at that point. So like this is it to launch this business. All we've got to do is get these emails next week. Okay, I'm going to show you how to put them together and put them in there. So shouldn't be a problem, shouldn't be hard, shouldn't be anything that you can't do. And then after that, all should be pretty simple. How many of you want these emails? Just give me a big yes. All right, I see lots and lots of people saying, I want them, Anthony, I want them, please give them to me. I understand, you want the emails, I get it, and you shall receive the emails, I promise. All right, so this file and these emails are available for you. I'm just looking over here to make sure I'm good on time. I got about 6 minutes left, 7 minutes left, something like that, so I'm close. These emails are available for you to download tonight. Now, it is important, because it does not go without saying, that these particular emails, okay, in their current form, all right, will only be available tonight to download for the next 1 hour, okay? So what that means is that means that you need to make sure that you get them right now, okay? Because at the end of the day, without having them right now, you may not get them at all, or at least not until next Thursday. So please, please make sure that you get them right now. Can everybody handle that? Just give me a big yes. Let's see if we can do that. All right. So We want to make sure that you get these now, get them tonight. It takes you a few seconds to download them. That's it. All right, so let me just pull this page up real fast. Okay, this is the page I was talking to you about earlier. This is your Success Connection members portal. This is for all of my students, not just my Partner with Anthony students. Every student gets access to this. And in this portal, okay, you can download all the businesses that we already have given you, okay? So it doesn't matter if you just joined us today. You get all the businesses we've ever built together. I never leave you behind. I never punish you because you decided to join our organization or, you know, listen to what I have to say 2 years after somebody else. So I'm going to give you the link to this page in a minute. Whew, it's a lot. I was trying to get it out quickly tonight because I know it's Halloween and I know you guys got stuff going on. So Partner with Anthony sales video. If you don't have Partner with Anthony, you can get it right there. Our Facebook group is right here. Click here to join now. You want to join our Facebook group tonight. Facebook has a new feature that's keyword alerts. What that means is if you put a specific word, okay, in your post on the Facebook group, it will now share it with me. It'll now show me a snapshot of just those. So I'm going to ask you for the $500 giveaway tonight to post a specific word in just a minute. So pay close attention. But if you are a member of our Facebook group, you can win $500. If you're not, you should join tonight because then you could win part of the $500 too. All right, as we scroll on down, you can get a free trial to ClickFunnels right here, okay? Again, if you have Partner with Anthony and you want to go there, you can go there, go through the sessions. You can get Partner with Anthony in there, or you can get ClickFunnels in there as well. If you want to get it right here and you're not a Partner with Anthony student and you want to get ClickFunnels, you want to get started tonight, I have a link for you right here. This is a free trial. It is 2 weeks completely free, which gives you plenty of time to launch the challenge and run the challenge to see if it even works for you and see if it's even okay for you. How many of you actually don't have ClickFunnels at this point? Just type number 5 in the chat box. Okay, I see some 5s. All right, so you can get ClickFunnels tonight. Either place doesn't matter to me. If you're a new student and you already have ClickFunnels, you do not have to get it from me in order to qualify to get all these businesses for free. I wouldn't know the difference anyway. All right, you can download all your businesses, funnels 1 through 3, 4 through 7, all these businesses, the 8-figure funnel formula, the Inboxer Academy business, the 7-figure email business, all of these are free. You just click these download buttons. It puts all these pages, like this page, and this membership area, boom, inside of your account. It's yours free. It's yours to do with what you want. We own it, not at all. You make all the money from it, right? That's what it's for. But for tonight's purposes, you scroll all the way down to right here where it says challenge emails. This is your whole challenge business right here, the opt-in page, the videos, the members area videos, and now the challenge emails. They're all right here. All you have to do is simply go here and download it. How many of you are excited about that? Give me a yes. If you're a new student, this is awesome. If you're an existing student, you're going to want these emails. 14 emails like this would probably cost you a bare minimum of $1,000 to have a decent copywriter write, right? One that doesn't know a whole lot. Somebody that knows a lot would charge you $1,400 to $2,000 to write 14 emails. I know it sounds like crazy, but emails are what drive money to your business. So you don't want to skimp on the emails. You want to pay for the emails because the emails are where the money's at, right? So trust me, this is something that people spend a lot of money on. You're getting it completely free if you download it tonight in the next 1 hour, okay? So next 1 hour, this will be available. And you can download all of these here on the challenge for the challenge business, okay? So if you're a new student, I suggest getting your challenge business stuff first, then go back and download all these other businesses and check them out. See which ones you'd like to launch, see which ones you'd like for yourself. They're awesome. They all can make you a lot of money. They're all completely free. There's no strings attached. The only thing is you have to have ClickFunnels. Where you get it from is irrelevant to me, but you have to have ClickFunnels in order to use these because that's how we build and then we share with you. Does that make sense? Everybody good with that? Just give me a big yes. Very good. I see lots of yeses. Thank you. All right, so how do you get to this page? How do you get all these free things so that you can get back to answering your doorbell and going trick-or-treating and all that crazy stuff and all that stuff that everybody's out there doing? Okay, how do we do that? Really, really simple. There is a link right here on the screen. It's called go.thesc.com/funnel. Write it down right now. Everybody, write it down. go.thesc.com/funnel. Okay, you will type that website address in. And then you will type in this password. Emails. Go figure, right? Emails. We're giving you emails tonight, so I felt like emails was a good word to put in. So go.vsc.com/funnel. The password is emails. When you type that in, you'll go to this page. When you get to this page, obviously you can get ClickFunnels. If you don't have it, you can download all of your other funnels instantly, but you have 1 hour to do it. In 1 hour, we will be closing it down, okay? And it will not be available for you to do. All right, does that make sense to everybody? Okay. Very, very good. Let's make sure that we're on target and on pace. Okay. So again, go.vsc.com/funnel. Password is emails. Do it now. Don't delay. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait till an hour or two later because the link will not work. That's the way that we make sure. And then some of you say, well, that's not fair. Well, it takes you like 3 minutes to go in here and download the stuff you need. Even if you have to get ClickFunnels, that might take you a maximum of 10 minutes, right? But leaving it open means that people that are not getting on the Success Connection and or people who are not even members of the Success Connection end up with access to it, and we don't like that. So for that reason, it will close down in 1 hour. So go.vsc.com/funnel, type in the password emails tonight for our $500 giveaway inside of the Facebook group, okay? All I want you to do is write the keyword, okay? Specific keyword. And all I want you to do is write the word integrity. Integrity, okay? Write the word integrity and tell me what it means to you. Doesn't mean to say I have integrity. Just tell me what the word integrity means to you. So type in the word integrity in the Facebook group in your post, and then just say integrity means da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? I want to see what everybody else feels about the word integrity. Integrity has been a theme of my week this week to a much greater extent than it usually is for me, at least in my head. So interesting. What we'll do is Facebook will now alert me to everybody's post that has the word integrity in it, and then I will pick a random winner, $500, and post it inside. I'll comment on it inside of the Facebook group so you'll know that you won. How many think that's pretty cool? Every week we'll be able to do that. The reason we'll be able to do it is simply because Facebook now built this new keyword feature in, which is epic. Right? So again, go to the Facebook group. You can do that by literally going right here on this page, going to join our Facebook group, click right here, click the join button. Somebody from our team will approve you. Make sure that you answer the 2 questions or you'll get automatically declined. You'll be in the Facebook group. You can type the word integrity in and tell us what it means to you. You can get ClickFunnels if you don't already have it. Then get all of your businesses, download your emails, have them ready. Next week, we'll give you the buyers and the non-buyers emails, and you will be ready to rock and roll. We will be 1 or 2 steps away from launching your very own challenge business to help you make even more money. How many of you are excited? Give me a big yes. Whew, I got all that out in 1 hour and 3 minutes. So you are released. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good Halloween. If you haven't already started trick-or-treating, if you've already started, well then just try not to eat too much candy. I had tooth trouble this year. It's terrible, so maybe only eat 1 piece, throw the rest away. But no matter what, enjoy yourself, have a safe time, have a fun time, have a great weekend. Do something this weekend other people aren't doing. Remember to never settle for just good enough, right? Push yourself, strive for excellence. I believe in you, and I know that all it takes is you believing in yourself, and you can have massive success. So with that said, thank you so much for being here. Have a great weekend. I'll see you all next week right here, same place, same time on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.